Mariners hosting the White Sox, and the White Sox are plus 145 on the money line. The Mariners are minus 165, over under 8 runs. White Sox getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 140, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Mariners laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 120, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Lynn pitched once against the Mariners last year. 7 innings, 1 run. It wasn't earned. They won that game 3-2. It was in Seattle, and he struck out 11 batters in that game. The White Sox are 5-5 as a team in Lynn's last 10 starts. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 5.8 strikeouts per game in those games. So considering how many batters he struck out the last time, and considering he's a strikeout per inning kind of guy, he'd be a guy that you want to keep your eye on tomorrow for the strikeout line. Miller did not pitch against the White Sox either last year or this year. They are 5-3 as a team in his 8 starts. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 4.9 strikeouts per game in those games. Head-to-head, the home team is 5-5. The White Sox are 6-4. The favorite is 7-3. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 6-4. There have been 5 one-run games in their last 10, including the last 2 games they played against each other. And when I said the favorite was 7-3, the favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The under is 6-3-1 in their last 10, and the under 8 runs specifically is 7-3. Right now, it's showing that it is 56 degrees in Seattle, and it is raining, and the wind is blowing out towards dead center field at 8.1 miles per hour. Use a site like covers.com, totally free. Will give you a lot of the same information that I just read off. Knowledge is power. In addition, more stats that I would spend all day reading off to you guys if you were there. And it shows you a map of the stadium, and it shows you what direction the wind is blowing in, and also what the weather conditions are like for those who like to bet the over-unders. Now, the game that they played against each other today, the White Sox won 4-3, and the game they played yesterday, the Mariners won 3-2. And in the game, the video I did earlier today, I said that Gilbert's been the guy who's been getting me, and the White Sox are generally the team that gets me. Well, I was not surprised when I saw the outcome of the game. Now, the White Sox are 2-2 in their last 4 and 4-6 in their last 10. 12 runs, 9 runs, 5 runs, and 7 runs. 8 runs and a win, 4 runs and a loss, 2 runs and a loss, 4 runs and a win. And the over-under is 4-4-2 in their last 10 games. For the Mariners, they're 2-2 in their last 4, and they are 5-5 in their last 10. The over is 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. There's been 12 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs, and 7 runs. 9 runs and a win, 1 run and a loss, 3 runs and a win, 3 runs and a loss. I understand that Miller has been giving up home runs at kind of an alarming rate. Lynn. But for whatever the reason is, when he pitched against the Mariners last year in Seattle, he did incredibly well. I'm going to try to ride that and hope he can replicate that as an underdog. And considering that the White Sox seem to play the Mariners pretty well, I like my chances here. White Sox with the money line. White Sox getting the runs. And I'm going to go under. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut. And please bet responsibly.